But okay, let's get into our main discussion for the anime then. To summarize, how much does the actual animation matter as far as making a good quality anime?
And I think Don could give some extra context here. We had this discussion on Thursday, and basically his side of the fence was like, animation doesn't matter that much. It's not gonna make or break an anime for me, right? Is that correct? The way I said that, Don?
That's correct.
Or Deuce? So,
yeah,
and I was more like, I agree, but I think it plays more of a factor to me than it did to him. To him, it like wouldn't move the needle at all. For me, if it has shitty animation, it's definitely gonna. Yeah. So basically, like, since we all watch anime or have watched anime at some point, does bad animation, like, would you not watch an anime given it's bad animation? I guess might be another way to word it too.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't have watched Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball series, if it had shitty animation.
It did.
I feel like that's most of what brought about the hype for it, was seeing all the craziness for the fights and shit.
What?
I mean, one of the people's biggest complaints about it was that the animation was shitty.
The animation of Dragon Ball garbage, bro.
Right. I mean, that was the whole.
Not the original Dragon Ball. I'm just
talking about Super.
Yeah, like Super and shit.
Yeah, Super. That's what people was talking shit about Super 4. They were saying it was shitty animation the entire time. So that's kind of my argument for why I don't care, because like it didn't make a difference to me. Like sometimes he would look during fights, he would look at their face and it would be like warped and it would just look strange.
I personally think that the animation only really matters for pretty much like action or like fighting related scenes. If you're watching anime more for the actual like story or like plot, world building, character development, etc., and like those are pretty much your only points, I don't really think it matters at all, because in that case, then you could argue just simply based on how, you know, technology and animation got, you know, quote unquote better, then any animation before a certain year would technically be trash, right? I mean, that's pretty much how I look at it. But obviously that's not true, because of, you know, how old school the actual anime was. I mean, I was just checking again, like Zatch Bell, and like low key, the animation isn't really the best, to be real with you, but I still find it a lit show. So,
I will say this: I think animation matters 100%. And like, so even when we look back to those old anime and we call the animation shit, that's with respect to what we're seeing now. Because back in the day, anime was considered phenomenal animation compared to what we would see in America. Like, you wouldn't say Dragon Ball Z was shit animation compared to like Dexter's Laboratory. That's why I say, like, yeah, I think animation matters and it will determine what respect I put on you. Like, but it's not going to determine if you're good or not. I feel like, to me, animation is a respect gauge. You can be a dope anime, like Hitalia Power of Axis is a dope anime, but the animation shit, so you can't ever get the respect these other animes get. However, something like Demon Slayer, just because your animation raw, I'm not giving you the respect that you could have gotten if your story and everything else was good. So it's like, now, go ahead.
I would even add to it for, I'm getting a bad echo, but for Death Note. Like, if Death Note had any of those bright, like, shonen-y animations, I don't think the effect of the show would hit you the same way it does with that dark, like, real feel that they kind of give you.
It helps set the tone.
So, even there, I think, like Player 5 said, to me it's like a multiplier where, like, it will, like, have me add that plus or minus to the show at the end if the anime was good or bad. Like, Demon Slayer without that animation is just a regular shonen anime that is forgettable. Like, people would just be like, okay, I was okay. But because of that animation, it went to like a plus, or for those hype train niggas, a lit ass show. So,
so I wouldn't even call it a multiplier then in that case. I would call it more of literally just icing on the cake. So, like, if the cake is trash, nigga, I don't care what icing you put on that bitch, it's still gonna be trash.
True.
But if it's a good cake, why not put some icing on it to make it a little bit better?
Yeah.
So,
but if that icing is fire enough, the icing was fire enough that niggas was like, all right, I'll take this.
No, I think those people are goofies. That's my thing.
Those are the type of niggas that eat liver and be like, no, it's good though. niggas like that eat chitlins and just put hot sauce on it and say it's good.
Wow.
Nasty ass niggas, what you is.
Stop. I can't let you disrespect liver like that. I like liver sauce.
Hey, I see why you fully caught up to Demon Slayer.
No.
If it's made the right way, it's solid. I ain't never had chitlins before, so I can't talk about that. But liver, please don't associate me with Demon Slayer niggas, man. Liver is okay.
All I gotta say is this, bro. Like, I would rather have. Let's just say, what would you rather have? A dope ass story in the worst animation you've ever seen, or basically some shit like Demon Slayer, some of the best animation. But let's make the story even worse than Demon Slayer. Like, you got a do story.
That's my thing. If it's worst animation ever, I'm thinking like stick figures, bro. That could really.
See, that's all me to me. But there's no anime has stick figures. So
yeah, that's goofy. Don't think like that.
That's worst animation ever?
No, we talking about anime strictly though. You can't use that for anime.
Was created by one. Would y'all fuck with it?
You said what?
Boy, I need to repeat. What?
If the One Punch Man anime was actually drawn by one, would y'all fuck with it?
I would.
You saw that nigga original drawings, right?
Grimes, did you not read the entire thing?
That boy can't draw.
You said, did I not read the whole thing?
Yeah.
You talking about the version by one?
Yeah.
Well, I stopped at some point or whatever, but I was definitely reading that shit.
But I think we're talking like maybe like let's take a step out of the individual and just think about like the culture for a second. Would One Punch Man have been that impactful if one did the animation for it? And
no.
I think no.
Because One Punch Man not that good.
Was done for it to mean that, you know?
But also at the same time, this still falls in with our theory because I don't think there's anybody out there besides random hood niggas that really would consider One Punch Man one of the best anime out there. Like, it's One Punch Man isn't that good. The animation takes a okay anime and makes it worth mass consumption.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hardest part about this argument is that I also feel like animation storylines are the same thing as games with good stories. Like, that's how I see it. It's like almost its own genre of stuff where it's like I'm not there for anything but the fact that the animation is like good. Then the story is good enough to keep me watching. It's the same thing with games that don't really have any gameplay but have like a really good story. So people just go, "Oh my god, it's the best game I've ever played." But you really just like the story, dude. You didn't like all this other shit.
Yeah.
So like
Telltale games.
I feel like One Punch Man is an example. Demon Slayer is an example of those shows where it's like the story was solid enough, but it's the animation that makes you iconic.
So, what would you say is the worst animation of any anime you've seen?
Have you ever seen Kingdom?
Yeah.
That shit pretty
Kingdom was pretty bad.
Pretty bad, bro.
I just don't enjoy that 3D cell shaded shit. So Kengan Ashua, I would toss in there. Kingdom, I toss in there.
So like Kingdom, it's just a 3D shit, right? It didn't bother me to the point where I would even think about not watching it because it was 3D.
It was definitely bad,
but that's
even beyond
they
3D.
Mixed it with the 2D animation as well, but like it's still kind of like I felt like the fights might have had more respect if they didn't have that. Like, bro, it was an hindrance on the anime.
Imagine how good Kingdom would be if it had Demon Slayer graphics. That's when you realize how bad Kingdom graphics look. I'm fresh off watching it, bro. Trust me. Go back and watch it. Kingdom horrible.
But you still watch it though.
Yeah, because the story was lit.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think anybody is saying it would prevent them from watching or completing this show. I think we're all just saying like how much does it affect. We're all talking about our various levels of like how much it affects, how much I enjoy the show.
You could still.
So I don't think how bad it is matters as much as how good it is. That's kind of what I'm saying. So if it's bad, it doesn't. It has less of effect.
Space Dandy. I didn't watch that shit because I ain't like that animation.
I don't know Space Dandy.
Oh, I know Space Dandy.
And it was some other shit that was on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network used to be put on some bogus anime.
True.
Winx Club. Not bad niggas ain't watching that.
Oh, stop.
Let me guess.
It's not even look bad. Space Dandy.
It wasn't for me.
Space Dandy had some pretty cool artwork. I would actually say their animation was probably solid. It just was a goofy type of show. from my experience with it.
And I kind of separate like art, like animation from like actual art style too.
Well, art style, hey, that's part of it.
That
Here's one for me, JoJo's. The art style in JoJo's, I can't get past it. I can't watch that shit.
What? I actually really like it. I think it's different. It's a little like edgy, I guess you would say.
It's too edgy.
And that's the same thing with One Piece too. If you really argue that, like
yeah, a lot of people don't watch One Piece because it looks goofy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. me and MGG had a fucking discussion. I don't think we got time for it, but this one was a serious one.
Damn.
Yeah.
You want to see what it was?
Yeah, like at least like say what it was.
We talking about
This kid got PTSD.
We gotta just put the hype on it. That's it, and then leave it.
Yeah, we're just leave it there. Let niggas marinate in that hype, bro.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
We was talking about what part brand of toilet paper was better.
That's an easy one.
Nah, don't trust this nigga. He be buying one ply, bro.
Oh, tough.
Hey, stop it. Here we go.
Has be trapped in the
It
mouth.
was a mistake.
Nah, you don't make those mistakes.
I know.
You don't make those mistakes. You don't do your ass, no.
Y'all been living on your own for hella years, bro. I haven't bought paper towel in like a long ass time.
Got my
Long
ass.
ass.
Literally.
You tried to wipe this shit broke in your hand. You down there wiping with your own hands.
That's like,
Yeah, we can